This video is going to be for anyone out there that's thinking about becoming a content creator. Maybe you're on the fence. I'm going to help you make that decision. First of all, I've met a lot of interesting people that have a lot of great knowledge. And when I ask them why they don't start their own channel, they don't really come up with an answer. See the hamster running. They're just like, I don't know. And I know that it has a lot to do with fear, doubt, and uncertainty, the unknown. And, for me, if I look back on my life, it feels like the one thing that I've ever done that I didn't really want to do, that was against my free will, was become a content creator. It felt like my guides were forcing me against my free will to do something that I really didn't want to. I went down kicking and screaming, but in 2014, I attempted to take my life, and if it wasn't for Archangel Michael appearing, I wouldn't be here. And I started to have, over the years, people around me take their own lives, and every time that would happen, it was like a knot would occur in my stomach. And after a while, I just decided that I have to share my message, and hopefully I can help someone. And so I forced myself, and even quit at times. And after more people leaving this place on their own accord, I was just like, okay, I need to get back on it. Advice that I would have is just stick with it. In the beginning, it may be slow going. We always hear of videos going viral. For me, it took years. My highest viewing video is 780,000, but it took a long time to get there. And for 6 months, I had 10 subscribers on YouTube. I felt like an absolute failure. No one was watching my videos. I was getting no likes, no views, but I just kept at it. I just kept going. So regardless of how hard it gets, just keep pushing. And as long as you're getting joy out of it, you'll learn all the ins and outs about how to edit and add sound and add all the text and all that stuff. You'll learn as you go. And as long as you're having fun, you're getting your message out there, don't worry about subscriptions and views and all that kind of stuff to begin with. Now, another misconception is that you need the most fancy equipment to start. I experienced that when I first started. I thought that I couldn't just have my cell phone. So I went out and bought some fancy lights on stands. I went out, bought a fancy backdrop with stands. I went out, bought $1,000 camera, all this stuff, right? And where am I in 2024? I'm using very cheap stands with my iPhone. I sold all my fancy lights. I'm in the process of selling my fancy camera. All you need is a cell phone, maybe some kind of light. Lighting's very important, but don't trick yourself into thinking you need the best of everything to get started. You definitely don't. I find it much more convenient just using your phone, and the quality on these things are amazing. So you can start with the basics, just get your foot in the door. Another thing you're going to need to know if you're thinking about becoming a content creator is that you're going to need a certain mindset. If you're going to you're being vulnerable, you're putting content out there, there's going to be haters, there's going to be people who disagree with you, there's going to be people who intentionally try to rile you up. You need the mindset of everyone can have their opinion. Form your opinion before you even put out the video, and then don't really worry about the opinions of others, because getting yourself into the social media content creation world, you're gonna put yourself out there, you're gonna interact with a bunch of other people, and you never know where it's gonna go. I created a YouTube channel that was very slow going for a long time. Eventually I got over 1,000 followers. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But my TikTok blew up. I have over 50,000 subscribers on my TikTok. And not only that, I just got off a podcast right before making this video. I never thought I would be on so many podcasts. I was like number 3 with a woman from Vietnam. You never know where your content creation is going to lead you. You make connections, get over that fear. And one thing that I had to keep telling myself that really helped me was, it's not about you. I would look at my videos, pick apart things on my video, and I would get so frustrated at times that I would delete them. And then I had to remind myself, it's not about my appearance. It's not even about how I communicate. It's just about whether I get my message across. So just remind yourself that. A couple things that may help you if you're on the fence about becoming a content creator. Personally, I think there's a lot of people out there that are very interesting that haven't made that jump that should. So if that sounds like you don't need much to get started. You need a mindset, a camera, and you're good to go. So good luck on your content creation journey.